So children, now let us learn how to derive the formula for surface area of a cuboid. Let's calculate the surface area of a cuboid. We shall discuss the surface area of a cube in the coming videos. Now let us discuss about a cuboid. Before calculating the surface area of a cuboid, let us first see how a cuboid is formed. A cuboid is formed when many rectangular sheets of papers, here we are taking rectangular sheets of papers, some rectangular sheets of papers, if they are all combined together, will arrive at a new shape. We can see here there are 16 sheets of paper. If they are kept on one another, then we can see that a new shape is formed. The new shape that is formed is called as a cuboid. Yes, this is the cuboid. Many rectangles together will form a cuboid. Yes, this is a cuboid. As discussed earlier in the solid shapes video, a cuboid has 6 rectangular faces in which 3 pairs of opposite faces are identical. Let us name the cuboid as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. A, B, C, D is the top face. E, F, G, H is the bottom face. B, C, G, F is the right side face. And A, D, H, E is the left side face. And ABFE is the front face, and CDHG is the back face. And a cuboid has 12 edges. Edges are nothing but the line segments which joins the vertices. AB is one edge. CB, CD, AD. AE, BF, CG, DH, EF, GF, and GH, HE are the 12 edges of this cuboid. And now let us observe the lateral faces of the cuboid. Lateral faces is a new word for you. So what is the meaning of lateral faces? You can see here EFGH is the bottom face of this cuboid. And ABCD is the top face of the cuboid. So the 4 faces that meet the top and bottom are called as the lateral faces of the cuboid. So the other 4 faces, actually top and bottom, are faces of this cuboid. The other 4 faces that meet this top and bottom are 2 side faces, front and back face, and front and back faces. So two side faces and front and back faces are called as lateral faces of this cuboid. So ADHE is the left side face, and BCGF is the right side face, and ABFE is the front face, and CDHG is the back face. So these 4 faces are called as lateral faces of the cuboid. Now first let us calculate the lateral surface area of this cuboid. In a cuboid, there are three pairs of identical faces, as we have seen in the solid shapes video. Front and back are identical, and the two faces are identical, and top and bottom are identical. So before calculating the surface area of this cuboid, let us take the dimensions. A cuboid has three dimensions: length, breadth and height. L, B, H. Let us mark them as L, B, H respectively. Now let us calculate the lateral surface area of this cuboid. So as discussed in this video, the lateral faces of the cuboid are the front face, back face and the two side faces. And also we know that front face and back face are identical. So if they are identical, they will have equal area. And the two side faces are also identical. So they'll have same area. So the lateral surface area of this cuboid can be calculated as the sum of front and back faces and also the two side faces. So L, B, H are the dimensions for the cuboid. So what are the dimensions that make up the front face and the back face? So front face and back face have the dimensions as L and H, and the two side faces have their dimensions as B and H. So lateral surface area of this cuboid is sum of areas of the four faces. So 2BH is the area of two side faces and 2LH is the area of front and back faces. How do we get to BH? Is for one side face it is BH and the other side face it is BH. So BH plus BH is 2BH, and the front and back faces will have the area as LH. So LH for front face and LH for the back face, so which is equal to 2LH. So lateral surface area of the cuboid is sum of these four faces. So 2BH plus 2LH, taking 2H as common, we will be left out with 2 into L plus B into H. 2 into L plus B. Of course, you are right. It's the perimeter of the rectangle. So the base is also in the form of a rectangle. So it can be written as perimeter of the base into height. Many rectangles together will form a cuboid. So lateral surface area of the cuboid is perimeter of that rectangle into H. Now let us calculate the total surface area of this cuboid. Lateral surface area, how did we calculate the lateral surface area? Sum of areas of all the four faces. So total surface area means sum of the area of all the six rectangular faces. One thing we need to remember here is which dimensions make up the faces. So now let us discuss about the top and bottom first. So areas of A, B, C, D is the top face and E, F, G, H the bottom face. So the dimensions that make up the top face and the bottom face are L and B. So therefore areas of these two faces, top and bottom faces, can be written as L into B for the top face plus L into B for the bottom face, which is equal to 2LB. LB plus LB is equal to 2LB. So 2LB is the area for top and bottom face. And area of the faces ADHE, left side face, and BCGF, the right side face. The dimensions which make up the side faces are B and H. So their area is equal to B into H. Plus B into H, which is equal to 2BH. As all the faces are in the form of rectangles, area is equal to product of those two dimensions. Now we shall calculate the area of the faces ABFE and DCGH. It's nothing but the areas of front and back faces. So the dimensions that form the front and back faces are L and H. So areas of these two faces is equal to L into H plus L into H, which is equal to 2LH. So 2LB is the area of top and bottom face, and 2BH is the areas of two side faces, and 2LH is the area of front and back faces. So lateral surface area can be calculated as the sum of the four faces, ignoring the top and bottom, whereas total surface area means we need to calculate the area for all the faces. So therefore, summing up all these areas to get the total surface area, we will get it as total surface area of a cuboid is equal to 2LB plus 2BH plus 2LH. With taking 2 as common, we will get the total surface area as 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. So, as discussed earlier, the lateral surface area is 2BH plus 2LH. So, taking 2H as common, we will be left out with 2 into L plus B. Whereas, the total surface area is 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. If we want the lateral surface area, we just ignore the areas of top and bottom. And if we want the total surface area, then we'll calculate the areas for each face. Actually, we don't need to calculate for each face. We can use this formula, 2 into LB plus BH plus LH, and whereas lateral surface area is 2H into L plus B. So the situations that involve the lateral surface area are when you are painting your room. So if your room is having a ceiling, so you don't paint the ceiling, and if the room is having the flooring, you don't need to paint the flooring also. Then what do? We paint only the four walls, the two side walls and front and back face and front and back walls. So therefore, lateral surface area, in that case we need to calculate only the lateral surface area, whereas total surface area is when you're packing something, packing something in a box, then at that time we need to cover all the six parts of that, all the six faces of the object which you are going to pack. So therefore, in the at that time we will use, in that case we'll use total surface area. And whereas lateral surface area, the best example for lateral surface area is when you are painting the walls of your room. So this is the total surface area of a cuboid, which is 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. Thank you.